Hello everyone! In this video, I would like to show you some of the things I've done so far because I thought it could be interesting to show the beginning stages of my career and also because I want to use this channel to document my progress. We often see the gorgeous final results of the artists and other developers, but we never really see how they got there. So yeah, don't expect anything super flashy and polished because as I said, I'm gonna show some of the things I did when I was starting a few years back. And I hope you enjoy it and find it interesting. And with that said, let's start. So I actually started doing, or rather learning, game design and 3D back in 2017. And eventually I realized that also needed to learn programming if I wanted to do any kind of game because at the moment obviously I was doing stuff on my own, just learning. And yeah, even though I started learning things back in 2017, well, obviously back then it wasn't like super serious. I was just doing it for fun, so I wasn't consistent in my learning. So yeah, basically I was there was sometimes that I didn't do much because life gets in the way and whatnot, and I didn't have much time. But yeah, even though I started to do 3D stuff around 2017, as I said, I started learning how to program back in 2021. These are some of the things I did, some of the games I did when I was learning. I've done a few of the things that I'll also show you. And one of the first things I did, obviously there are some things that I lost, they're lost, I don't have the files anymore. But I was doing this game in the Unity Junior Programmer path. And yeah, this was around 2021. And it's a really silly game. Let me unmute this. Hopefully, it's really loud. I can't even. I didn't even put the mute or anything. So yeah, it's just very. I didn't do any of the graphics. This was just the code. It's basically just moving the car and just learning physics. So you can go back and forth. You can crash with things, and it's just a silly game. And yeah, it doesn't even have an end or anything or a goal. It's just that's all. That's all you can do. And yeah, just go back. You can play with two people. So yeah, really silly thing. But it got me. I learned a bit. Obviously, I kind of quit because this is a website. But yeah, it was kind of fun. Then I did this mini game that I learned. I did this game while I was doing a course in Game Dev TV, which I highly recommend them. They're really good and I really like the way they teach. Yeah, this is just a simple platformer game. All of this when I was started made it in Unity. So yeah, it's basically so you control a rocket, and you again learning physics and stuff. Make sure you don't touch. For some reason, you explode if you touch the walls. So yeah, you have to be careful and then land. And this was I think like 5 levels. Sorry if that's a bit loud. Yeah, again here I didn't do the graphics, which is to go. The graphics were provided by the course. I did. I don't know if I did any graphics. I don't think I did anything. So yeah, this is just. But anyways, if you want to check it out, just come to my itch.io website and you can check it out there. The next game I did was this very short horror game. I'm really into horror games, and yeah, this one's one of the first horror games I did. Again, just to try and learn a bit of programming. This was in first person, and yeah, like the comments are okay, so I'm happy with that. And yeah, I'm gonna show you on in the engine. It's just that. It's just one scene, and that's all. Let's play it. And yeah, just basic dialogue, nothing fancy. Basic animations, just like a really simple cinematic. And yeah, hopefully it was atmospheric. I didn't do any of these graphics. It is just free assets from Sketchfab, which they look cool, so I put them there. I think you can interact. This again, I did it while I was learning with Game.tv. A door that opens. The walk is a bit strange, probably because I don't know, something's out of work. You basically you just go. What? And you have a monster there that now will follow you when you don't look. Or it's supposed to. Maybe I'm not close enough. When you don't look, so I also learn how to do like AI and stuff. It's kind of scary. So yeah, if you want to check it out, just go here and you can download it. And yeah, I hope you like it. I think it was alright for like first game. At least it's something that kind of has a goal and you can finish it more or less. So yeah, I'm kind of proud of this. It was cool. The next game is The Witch and the Curse. And this game, that was a bit last year. I actually did it last year with 3 other people. We did it in like 1-2 months. A very short game, and this time I wanted to learn a bit more like dialogues and do something a bit longer with a story and some characters and just a bit more interactions with things, quests and all that. So yeah, I want to show you on the editor. So this game, it was just like just a few scenes, nothing like super fancy. I did this character and the blacksmith, and yeah, in this game I wanted to focus mainly on game design. I'm especially programming. So let's check out the game. The music was done by Adam Martin. So if you wanna check out this game, just go to my iStore.io page, and you can play there. Just disclaimer, this game is full of bugs, and yeah, you may not be able to finish it. Yeah, it's just a very short and silly game. It was supposed to be funny. I don't know if it's funny. Like all the graphics, the UI and stuff was also, I did that, but I only did these 2 characters, the witch and the blacksmith, and every other asset was done by Martin Garcia. The post-processing here is interesting. Yeah, he did a really good job. Town is a bit empty, but yeah, it's just basically you have some quests. And yeah, in this game I wanted to focus mainly on the programming. That's why I didn't do much of the 3D stuff. So yeah, if you want to check out this game, as I said, just can go to my iStore.io page. And now I want to show you some of my other games that are personal. Well, specifically a game called Mars Fall, which at the beginning I started this game also just to learn. I was following a course, and it was gonna be Metroidvania in 2D. And yeah, let's check it out. So yeah, for this game I draw all the art and everything, the character, It's just like two screens. There's really not that much going on. And yeah, so really have no references and stuff. It's just basically you can point a flashlight. I learned how to do like animations in 2D with spline and whatnot. Just basic jump. It doesn't do much. I did all the art, as I said, the character, and then I realized if I'm gonna do like a long game in 2D, I'd rather do it in 3D because I know more 3D. I know I enjoy more doing 3D stuff. So let's change it instead of 2D game to 3D game. And this is when Maris Fall became a horror game instead of a Metroidvania. And yeah, this is just like one of the first levels is in a mansion kind of thing. I guess it's throwback to Resident Evil and all these games from the 90s that I love. And yeah, I also did this character, which is Maru. So let's check it out. So yeah, this is a really simple prototype. It doesn't have much going on. I just, for now, just can walk around, run, check out the doors, I think the windows as well, or some windows. And yeah, if you have an inventory, that doesn't work. It's just cosmetics. Get a knife. You can equip the knife. And you have a key here, and you can grab. And then you open the door. And nothing else happened. This is just And yeah, this was actually kind of fun. Doing the doors was really interesting because, it always opens away from the player and it auto closes. So yeah, just very sure, but I kind of learned, especially how to do the character and put it in the engine. That was a really interesting thing to do. I stopped working on this game because I basically got overwhelmed. I was doing it in a time of my life where I didn't have much time to do it, and yeah, I just basically had to stop, just life. But yeah, I hope I can come back to it in the future because I think it could be a good game and a fun game to make. So fortunately, all these games and prototypes helped me land a job in a very small indie studio called Squidshock, where I've been working for almost 2 years. And yeah, obviously I cannot show anything about that game, but you can check it out on Steam. There is gonna be released sometime next year. I can say when, I don't even know when, if I'm honest. But yeah, sometime next year. And I've been working in this game as a Unity programmer. I've done a lot of things, the map system, the inventory, all the menus you see in the game, all the logic. I did that myself. Of all the shop systems, a lot of things, a lot of the dialogue system, and a lot of things. And obviously, I have learned a lot about how to do games. Everything working in Unity up until now. And because I like a good challenge and I like learning about lots of different things, I am working now on another game that, you guessed it, is a horror game, and I'm doing it in Unreal Engine because I thought that, I want to learn Unreal Engine, so I'm gonna do another game. And yeah, I just started doing a prototype here in Unreal. Nothing fancy, obviously. Testing also MetaHumans. I'm considering using them, but I don't know because they're kind of heavy. And I would like to do a game that can be run in most computers. So yeah, just starting here, as I said, to learn Unreal Engine and have fun with it. Yeah, and hopefully something good will come out of this. And that's it pretty much for the games I've done. As I said, I've done a lot more things, but I don't have the files to show you, so this is just some of the things I could show you. And So yeah, now I would like to show you some of my 3D art. So you can check out my current portfolio, which I realize is a bit empty because I am currently reworking it and I only have 3 projects here, but I want to go behind the scenes and show you lots other things that are not published. Yeah, like yeah, a lot of beginner stuff. I won't go one by one because yeah, they're not like. But for example, like this is one of the first things I did in 3D. It was when I was starting back in 2018. Just a simple chess and chess pieces. It's kind of okay to be like the first thing I did. And yeah, like low polysaur, marks, a house. I did all this in Blender. Then this, I didn't do the high poly myself. The high poly was done by a friend, and I just did like the retopo because she didn't know how to do that. And yeah, it's just like a game that I was collaborating with, Curse of the Phoenix. Yeah, just if you see like from my first projects, like for example, this was 2 years, 3 years ago, and then there's like a jump. Like I said, I stopped for a while doing 3D and stuff. This was done like just nothing interesting, just an ugly head 2 years ago. That when I started coming back to 3D a bit more and trying to get good at it. Yeah, also some drawings, practicing my 2D skills. This one is kind of nice. It's just a well, and I did like a few animations for it. It's kind of cute. I like this one. Maybe I should put it back. And yeah, then just doing courses to practice my character skills. This was a course by Matt Turep, and I learned a lot how to use ZBrush in this one. It's really it's really messy. The hair and everything, the face is a bit weird, but yeah, it was cool. I learned a lot. This one did in Blender, and then this one I didn't finish. I did with following a course from Vertex School on how to do stylized characters. And yeah, I will maybe come back to this one and finish it because this one is kind of cute. It was going well. I don't know why I didn't finish it. You know, just sometimes. Yeah, the Maru, they already seen. This one was the first character that I finished, like following all the pipeline. You know, like high poly, retopo, everything. You know, texturing, rendering, rigging, everything. And yeah, these are the characters from the short game I show you. Just very low poly and stuff. I don't know. Maybe these ones maybe I should put them back to my portfolio. I don't know. What do you think? Leave me a comment below if you think I should put something of this back. This one was a fan art from the game I was working until recently. Which is okay, but I think it can be done better. Maybe I'll put it back. And yeah, then some clothes I did with Marvelous Designer. This is just a high poly straight from Marvelous. I think it's alright. And I learned a lot how to use Marvelous Designer. And then my current characters. This one, I did it for an ArtStation challenge. It was, yeah, very recently, 6 months ago. You can see my challenge, everything, all the progress here. And yeah, this one, I think it like turned out quite well, but there are some areas that I'm not fully happy with because yeah, I did this in like 5 weeks and I had to cut a lot of corners, and yeah, some of the geometry is not very optimized. I didn't retopo this by hand. For example, this part here, it was done with C remeasure, and I'm aware that it's not very good, but well, I think the rest is more or less okay. It could probably be optimized a lot more, but the final result, I think, is alright. But I mean, as I say, it was done in 5 weeks, so it was really quick. I don't know, I'm kind of happy in the end. I think it turned out quite well. And yeah, this character, I did it for Andy Gaham. Yeah, and he commissioned these characters because he's writing a book about, game art and all that. And yeah, I did this character for him. I also brought a chapter in his book about the making of. Hopefully you will see that soon. And yeah, just you can see a bit of the behind the scenes. And yeah, you can also go to my blog and read a bit how I did it. Yeah, so basically this is all the things I've done so far. And yet the last thing I wanted to show you is my current character that I'm working on for my portfolio. Is this one, Sorceress. Yeah, I've been working, it's been like 3 months on it, doing the high poly, and finally going to start the texturing phase. But yeah, this has been quite difficult to make because there was a lot of things that I didn't know how to do and I need to figure out, and especially working on the anatomy and the face to make sure it was appealing and like in the concept, which I should probably show. So yeah, this is the concept. And what do you think? Is it going well, more or less? So yeah, this is what I'm working on right now. So maybe you're wondering, well, you showed me a lot of experience doing programming stuff and games and so why did you want to have a job as a 3D art character now? Well, that is a good question. I guess because I started doing 3D in the very beginning and I kind of got sidetracked with programming stuff. To be honest, I was really surprised to get a job as a programmer because my aim was always being an artist. So yeah, that was really unexpected, but but also really fun, and I learned a lot. So yeah, now I kind of would like to go back to the artist route and yeah, get a job as a 3D artist or character artist, and that's why I'm making this character. And hopefully that will help me. I hope this help me land the job. So yeah, please write a comment below and tell me what of my projects you like the most or the least, or yeah, anything you would like, any feedback or anything. I will be more than happy to read your comments. And yeah, that should be all for today, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye!